Okay, now we're going to make the linkage from our web pages back to our home page, and we'll start with the ISC 110 page. So I'm going to open it up using Notepad++. Here it is. And so what I had done previously was I copied the linkage over into the other pages so it looked the same. So this is the linkage that went from the home page to ISC 110, so we're not going to need this here, so I'm going to delete it. And we're going to start with the home page. And to link back to the home page, we've got to start with href equals quote. And we got to back out of the ISC 110 folder // and then we're going to go to the index page.html quote closing tag. Now let me see if I can increase the font size, maybe make it a little easier to read. Hopefully it'll be better. And now I got to put the closing anchor tag. And if I save this and I open my ISC 110 as a web page, here it is, and if I click on home, it takes me to my home page. So I just tested that it works. And now we want to make one to the other pages. Right, again we're going to do the span class here because this is the page we're on. We're going to always call that here. And again, that we have to end that tag, which is a closing span tag. I think on the other video I put a closing anchor tag, which I've corrected. So now for the CS102 page, I have to go href. This is a little different. Equals quote. I got to back out of the ISC 110 folder. Remember, we are in the ISC 110 folder, right? We got to come out. We're on this web page. We've got to come out of this web page and then go into this folder, to that web page. So we got to go href equals back out of the folder // and then we're going to go into the CSC 102 folder /index.html quote closing bracket and then the closing anchor tag. Save it. And now if I want to open that, and let me just make sure my ISC 110 page is different, or my CSC 102 page is different, which it should be. No, it's not. So let's make an adjustment to that page. Right. Okay, so we want to change the name of this to this is my CSC 102 page. So I'm going to stay on here for right now. Save it. And now I'm going to open my index page, and I can just follow some navigation here. I'm going to go to the ISC 110 page, and I can come back home, or I can go to the ISC 110 page, and let's go to CS 102, and you can see that's on CS 102, so all the linkage is working. So okay, so that navigation works. And now I can actually go over here and I'll complete the rest of the navigation on here. So here's my completed navigation for the web page that I have so far. And actually what I can do now is I can copy this navigation, and there'll be a couple changes. I want to copy all the tags including the unordered list tag. Right, and so I'll just go Control-C. And then if I go into my CS 102 page, my navigation appears right under my page heading, and I'm going to have to make some slight changes. So for my ISC 110 page, that's not the page I'm here on anymore, right? I actually have to make a link to this page. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to put ahref equals quote, quote, dot slash, because I got to back out of the CS102 page, which I'm in now, and go to ISC 110 folder slash index.html quote closing bracket, and then I got to change this span into a anchor tag. So now the linkage, the navigation from CS102 will take me to ISC 110, and I want to change this to a span here. Okay, and then I got to have a closing span tag here. And now the navigation on 102 is correct. And if I want to show you how this works, I'll be on index here. I go to ISC 110, CS 102, Math 210, which is not titled properly, and then my English 101 page, which I haven't done yet either. So I have to do those. So I'm on my Math 210 page, and I'm going to correct this, and I want to change the title of it to Math 210 page. I'm going to say again, this is my Math 210 page. And then I want to copy my navigation and paste it into here. And if you'll remember, I copied the navigation including the unordered list tags, and there it is right there. And now the only adjustment I have to make is, because this is my Math 210, I'm going to change this, which doesn't need to be a link, I'm already on that page, to a span class here. And have this be an end span tag. But then I have to fix this here to a link. Remember, the ISC 10, which is where we copied it from, is not a link, so it's ahref equals open quote, back out of this folder and into the ISC 110 folder slash index dot html quote closing bracket, and then we have to change this to a ending anchor tag, right? And that corrects the CSE navigation in the Math 210 page.